Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Brendan Kavalakas. This is Hold My Game. This is the game Grim Dawn. This is my build guide, and I'm not doing Necromancer for now until it gets a major buff because I think it's just way too weak and I just don't know why. And I have a lot of keys, by the way. If you can't tell, I've been doing a lot of farming. I still have a lot of shit on for more keys, and again, I've been doing a ton of farming, man, tons. For days straight since the beginning of the expansion, I've been working on a secret build, and I really wanted to get to it. When I saw the build editor, well, not build editor, the Grim Tools, I keep calling it build editor, even though it's not a build editor, it's a build maker, planner, whatever you want to call it. I saw something interesting, a Belgothian set, and I said, well, I want to make a build out of that. That sounds effing amazing. Damage rating is like the highest that I've ever had in my entire life, except for my Warborn, which got nerfed to the ground. Might still be good, but I'm not sure. I don't have all the mythical pieces of it. I'm still farming for other sets for other things. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how this turned out. I got all my reputation and stuff. I don't know why I have an order quest, as you can see down there, an Order of Death's Vigil quest, when I'm obviously a nemesis to them, and I'm revered with like literally everyone. Jesus Christ, my reputation is through the roof with everything, including all the enemies, you know, like in a bad way with the enemies and a good way with the good people. But the reason why I decided to become the reason why I decided to not do Necromancer is because it's just way too weak right now. I mean, Drain Essence is decent, Ravenous Earth is decent, all the skills are just meh. Even the pets are just falling apart in this difficulty, and I just couldn't handle it. It was just such a pain in the ass. They need to buff the pet's health or the defensive ability or something like that, because they weren't doing more than like 2,000, 3,000 damage, and I had all the good pet stuff, and I don't know, it wasn't doing too well. Maybe I was just in the wrong there, and I don't know, I was doing something bad, but anyway, we're gonna dive straight into gameplay since I'll show you, well, I can't show you right now, but I have a Grim Tools link to my character, and everything will be in the description down below, the Grim Tools link. Now, I do want to go over one thing before we get into gameplay. This is a very complicated tree in the fact that I don't know why it deleted my what I was doing there. Weird. Yeah, it unallocated the two things for some reason, but anyway. So this is the order you want to get this tree in, and I'll go over it for the first time ever because it is kind of complicated and confusing. You want to get all these three crossroads first, and then you want to get, well, let me just check here, so you like to do it, Death Knight said. Yeah, me too. Okay, so you want to get that, then you want to get Assassin's Blade, and then you'll have enough. And after you do that, get Empty Throne. After you get Empty Throne, you should have enough to do this. If you don't have enough to do this, like, I'm just going over what I memorized, so just bear with me. And then you want to get Harpy. If you can't get this yet, which I don't think you can, just get, yeah, you can't get that yet, okay. So get that, get Harpy, can't get that yet, okay. Then you should be able to get Blades in the Dawn, and that'll start setting up your build. Now what you want to do is, you want to get, Crab afterwards, after you get all the points that you can, and like, you know, just to get. So yeah, you just want to get what I said in order, and then you want to get, after the Blades and the Dawn, you want to get Crab. After you get Crab, let me see something here. You shouldn't have enough for this, I don't think. Let me just add this up. 5, 3... you do want to get Assassin after you get Blades in the Dawn. The complicated part about this was... Where is it? this right here is the complicated part. So you see that I have literally 6 points, right? And it's just barely enough to sustain it. This thing is literally sustaining itself. That's why it's confusing, this tree. So you want to get this as well. After you get that, you'll have enough to unlock eel. So do eel. This is the last thing you want to get here, this spar tarp. Because you'll have to unspec out of eel after you, well, not the last thing, actually. I'm so sorry, my thoughts are all a wreck. You want to get eel, you want to get this, you want to take off eel, you want to put one into here, because, you know, obvious reasons, tons of health, tons of energy. You want to get unknown soldier, and you want to get most of all around. The only thing you want to skip out on is this top point here. The rest is just great. Tons of damage and everything. And for devotion skills, it's all linked in the Grim Tools, but I'll go over it for anyone that doesn't like to look at Grim Tools. You'll have, Blind Flurry, linked to Whirling Blades. You'll see in the gameplay, I'll show that off. You want to have Blades of Wrath on Whirling Blades. Now, let me get one thing straight with you guys. Whirling Blades are these things that are spinning around me. I have 2 of them. As you can see, taking one off makes it have less blades whirling around me, which is really freaking cool how they stack like that. But, yeah, as you can see, the blades whirl around me, and they deal damage as they whirl around me, and they'll crit a lot because of my offensive ability. You want a Belgothian Slicer, that's part of the Belgothian set, and you want a Redeemer of Malmoth. I really like Redeemer of Malmoth. It gives crit damage to Belgothian Shears, and this gives weapon damage to Belgothian Shears, just making it really, really, really strong. The only thing you're ever gonna really need is Belgothian Shears, Execution, and maxed out Dual Blades. Because, you know, maxed out Dual Blades gives you shitloads of damage, and so does Belgothian Shears. Do not max this out. You want to get enough points so that you have 16 into there. You want to get enough points so that you have everything as I have it. That's another confusing thing. When I was screwing around with points and everything, point distribution, it really came down to, do you have the set? Do you have these items? Do you have these components? If you don't have anything, you're gonna get confused on how to allocate your points correctly. So, I don't know why my character glitched out when I reached level 100, but it gave me 2 points instead of 1, and no, I'm not kidding, I have all 105 points here, and it gave me 2 points. Well, actually, no, it gave me 3 points. God damn it. It gave me 3 points, so I spent 1. And now I have 107 points instead of 105 for some reason. I don't understand, honestly. Okay, so a lot of new components are used in this build. Pretty much all the components that are used in this build are new. Everything, literally. You want to have all the components that I have because it increases your defensive ability and just your survivability in general. Because as you can see, even with this amount of defensive ability, it's not enough to have, like, monsters not critting you all the time. Like, they will crit you a lot, especially the bosses, the higher end bosses, and especially the Nemesis. Nemesis? I don't know, fuck, whatever, shut up. Anyway, so, yeah, we're gonna dive straight into gameplay. This is gonna be amazing, and you guys are gonna love it, so yeah, be prepared. This is gonna be ridiculous. I hope I'm not gonna lag too badly, and I hope I don't die too much, but we'll see when we get to it. So, what's the shortest path? I think going through there and there. Yeah, okay. That's the path I took before. I never can remember because I have a bad memory. Anyway, you want to start off with the rotation of keeping up your pneumatic burst, dodging that guy because that guy hurts like a bitch. As you can see, you're very tanky with all your life leech. You want to use War Cry to reduce their defensive ability, making you able to crit them even more, do more damage, etc., etc. Keep up your pneumatic burst, but also use it for healing, really heavy healing, as you take more and more damage. There should be a mini-boss somewhere, or just a boss-like monster. The only piece that I'm missing on Grim Tools is a Stonehide Treads of Kings. or Greaves of Kings, whatever it's called. It's Stonehide of Kings, and that's like literally impossible to get. I know people that have gone through like 20 million scrap, and like, I'm not exaggerating either. And they've gone through so much scrap, and they still haven't gotten it, and I've gone through thousands and I still haven't gotten it. Also, when you get low on health, make sure that you're using your blade barrier, definitely. I cannot stress that enough. It saves your life, it saves my life, it saves everyone's life. This is my DPS without any temporary buffs, by the way. If I had special elixirs and other stuff, then yes, I would definitely be a lot stronger, but I haven't purchased any, and I haven't really crafted any. So, c'est la vie, it is what it is. I'm very happy with how this build turned out. I'm just very astounded by how much a Blade Master can actually survive. This is like my Warborn Blade Master, or just Warborn anything. Like, jeez, this is like the old Warborn before it got nerfed to the ground. Let's go down here. I'm always confused on these stupid stairs. I know the layout's the same and everything all the time, but god, the stairway just confuses the crap out of me. Okay, it's not that, you tard, it's this way. I'm gonna keep making portals as I go, because I don't feel like having to make you watch me run back and forth constantly like a goddamn idiot. Gonna put up my defensive barrier there so they hit each other, or hit themselves. Ethereal Colossuses and Titans are very painful, by the way. So I'm gonna have to try and stand back just a little bit. Especially with Storm Titans, they really are a pain in the ass to deal with. As you can see, my invincibility's already up. Very good survivability, as you can see. It's very hard to die unless you're either not paying attention or you get bursted down by ridiculous amounts of damage. Sorry for the stuttering that I'm having. I don't have a stuttering impediment, it's just sometimes I have a hard time speaking. My cerebral palsy makes my jaws weak, and yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to actually open my own mouth. I have to sometimes force the words to come out of my mouth. If you can understand what I'm saying. What I love is that Ulgrim fights with you. I know I said I was going to go through this on Ultimate, but god, the amount of farming that I had to do, the amount of dying that I had going through on Ultimate on this thing, oh man, it was insane. Okay, so we're going to go down here, and one second. So I only have about 15 minutes left. Let's see what time it is. It is 11:37, so yeah, I have about 15 minutes. If we can get to the boss and kill it in that time, then that's perfect. If we can't, then that sucks, but it is what it is. I'll just upload another video later today showing you the boss kill when I run back to it, of course. I love how Ulgrim is fighting the Colossus and all the other things that are here. It's freaking awesome to see him fight like this. It's just great. Okay, let's get into here and just go, go, go as fast as we can. Can't catch me, I'm the Brandon man. I thought my character got corrupted, by the way, because every time I tried to enter it, it would make a level 1 character on Ultimate for some reason, with no gear or anything, and it was just really weird. It wasn't loading, and I thought I lost this character forever, but I had to use an external program called GD. It was either Stash or Defiler, I can't remember, and I had to change the name and do a few other things to it. And no, it was Defiler. It wasn't Stasher. Stasher's the stupid item spawner. I don't use that shit. But yeah, I had to change the name of the Defiler, and I had to do a bunch of other shit, and it was just such a pain in the ass. I don't want to go through that stupidity again. We're gonna rush through this as fast as we possibly can, but if we can't get through it, I promise I'll get another video out today showing you the boss in this place. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, make sure to use a Ring of Blades too to stun them for a second or two, and it'll help out a lot, trust me. So your rotation, again, will be to Blink Strike into them, you know, the Shadow Strike, not Blink Strike, god darn it. You want to Shadow Strike into them, you want to War Cry to reduce your defensive ability, and you definitely want to not die, jeez. Make sure that your buffs are all up, because sometimes they strip you of your buffs. I don't know which one does that, but it is so annoying when it does happen. I cannot stress it enough either that I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can, so, well, haste makes waste, and I'm trying not to become too hasty here, but time is of the essence, as they say. So we'll try and get through as much as we can, as fast as we can, but in a safe manner, of course, since I don't want to die on recording, which it might happen. That final boss is very, very painful, no matter how many resistances you have. Okay, I gotta Blink Strike away from those guys. That's gonna kill me if I stood there for too long. Okay, good. I survived. Let's go. Oh, that's not the entrance, you tard. It's this. Damn it. Brandon, stop being stupid. I would love to make a Death Knight, but like my friend said during my recording, like there isn't a dedicated set for it, sadly. And I've looked at all the database items and stuff and Grim Tools and everything, and it's just like, no, there is no dedicated. There are no dedicated freaking sets for it. So, as much as that sucks, I hope they will come out with a set that's like dedicated to it or something like that. That would be pretty damn cool. Probably do have to use Markovians now that I think of it. But I won't let my mind wander on that. I have a few things to do before we end this recording, and that's kill this boss. Not just this boss, I mean this is Krieg, by the way. You know, the warden that you faced in Act 1. Yeah, he's back. Ow. You're a bitch, okay? You're just a bitch, Krieg. I hate you so much and you need to die. Before you got your resistances up, well, I mean before you get your resistances up, before I got my resistances up, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, before you get your resistances up, I know I'm repeating myself a shitload, but before you do, it's gonna hurt a lot, poison especially. My god, there's so many poison enemies in this freaking expansion, same with Aether. Get your poison and Aether res up. Like, jeez. For endgame, you want to get your endgame resistances up, which is just like poison, Aether, chaos, vitality, that thing. I'm gonna back the hell out of there for a second, so I can kite the boss just a little bit. And let my Whirling Blades, Oleron's Wrath take care of a lot of them. Gotta be careful there, took a potion. Not by accident, too. Okay, my invincibility's up, good. Gotta kite him out of all those items, I can't freaking hit him. Gotta put my invincibility up and he does that poison shit. Do that. Okay, good. Supreme Spoils, nothing good. What else is new, right? I don't really care. Ooh, a chest, nice. Those usually drop quite a few things, but nothing this time. Oh my god, this shit's so creepy, it really is. I wish that we could fight the thing right away. I mean, in normal difficulty I could fight him right away for some reason, but without killing any of the flesh-shaped guardians, flesh-shaper guardians, whatever the hell they're called. But now I have to for some reason. I guess it was just a bug, or it's just because it was ultimate now, or I don't know, something. Okay, let's hurry this shit up. Oh, that's a boss. That would be a boss spewing flames at me. I'm gonna put my invincibility up before I get my ass kicked here. Even though I wasn't in danger, I felt like I was going to die like that. Oh my. And another Supreme Spoils, there you go. Again, putting up portals as we go is very, very smart to do. Seeing as how I don't feel like running a mile and a half away to get back to where I was. Oh shit, here they come. I'm gonna shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Ooh, that activated my freaking divinity. Shit, shit, shit. Get out of here. Get these things out of here too. My god, they're easy to kill, but they're still a pain in the ass nonetheless, whatever. And where's that boss? Did I already kill it? I guess I killed it, I have no idea. Let's go. I have, damn, 5 minutes left about. Fudge! Go! Yeah, that portal's up, which means I can go. Nice. Not go as in leave the recording, I mean go as in kill this damn final boss of Mammoth. Ready to see some expertise, guys? Ow, that wasn't good. That was not expertise, that was bullshit. Oh shit, I'm glad I got away from that bullshit. Gotta kill the little lads. Blink strike in, do as much damage as possible. As you can see, it shreds him apart. Ow, but that also hurts a lot. As you can see, they do a lot of damage, and then they leave that... Oh god, I should run, because, yeah, that would have killed me otherwise. Gotta kill! Come on, yes, got him! Alright, good. By the way, he has 3 phases. Enjoy, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and... Ready? Here we go! That used to hurt a shitload more before. Not anymore, now I'm prepared. There we go, 2nd phase down. Ready, guys? 3rd phase incoming. Here we go, gotta be prepared and be ready. Because here comes the hard part. When he goes into the air, you need to get the fuck out of the way. I'm sorry for being explicit, but you need to get out of the way. That shit will kill you so hard. It will kill you. Gotta kill that guy too. Oh, good. Oh god, I think he's about to do it again too. Yep, there he goes. Ow! Stupid stun lock as well, my lord. Okay, I'm gonna put my invincibility barrier up here just in case. Yeah, that. I'm glad that I was still invincible for that. Oh! Do you see that one shot? Alright, let's do this. Round 2. I did good. I usually die once or twice on him, but I think it's good. Okay. Okay. Ready? Round 2. See, I did really well. Like, he is very hard, and that one shot, I don't know what it is that one shots me, but that's what always happens. Like, that same one shot for some reason. Okay, let's try it again. I think it's because the crystals combine or something like that, and they just deal like a loaded that right there. Oh god, yeah, that. When the crystals fire at you, it does a lot of damage, I think. And you're dead. Ooh, yeah, when the crystals fire at you, you need to run, because those things kill you. I never... Like, I pay attention as much as I can, but god, it is hard as hell to, like, pay attention to that stuff. Anyway, we did it. You guys have a great day, have a great night, and I'll put the Grim tools in the description down below. We just got a mythical Markovian's distinction. That's fantastic. Alright, see you guys then. Bye everyone. Have a great day, have a great night. Holding Game signing out. Grim Dawn signing out. I hope you enjoyed this build as much as I did. On to the next one, right?